Hi, and welcome to Baisley Lanes. I'm Craig Peters, and with me, co-host Al Peters, same last name, coincidentally. And we're entering right now week 1 of round 2 of the Baisley Lanes Mixed Team Championship. Now, last week was week 8 of the first round. To finish that off, we had St. Mary's bowling against Tremblay Signs. St. Mary's came out victorious, bowling at 565, some real high scores. Charlie Slonwhite bowling at 135. Annette Tanner picked up the new ladies' high single at 129. Strong bowling also by Helen Slonwhite with a nice 115. Tremblay Signs came through with a 490, a bit down from their team average leading into the match, but good bowling on both teams on both parts anyhow. And here, Al, maybe you'll want to revise us on this week, what we have in store.
Okay, well, Craig, as you say, this is round number 2. It just completed round number 1. Tonight we're going to see Ron's Bicycle Shop bowl against Betty's Go-Getters. Ron's Bicycle Shop, on paper, appear to be a very, very strong team. Their first week out, they had a very, very high score. I can find it here. Where'd it go? It was here. Where are we? Where'd that go, Craig? Here we are.
There you are. You'll catch on here pretty soon.
Yes. No, they had a big score the first time out. They had 572. Their team consists of Joanne Lowe. Joanne bowled a 99. Her teammate Charlotte Hilchey had a 95. Ron Galley, 95. Sheldon Buffett had a good 129. And their anchor bowler, Doug Blackler, really stole the show. He had a 154. And that, by the way, is the high single so far in this particular series, 154 for Doug Blackler. That gave Ron's Bicycle a total for the 5 of them, 572. Now, the other team tonight, Betty's Go-Getters, that team is from Musquodoboit Harbor, I might mention. And incidentally, they were knocked out in the first round. They did not win. They were defeated, and the team that should be here tonight is the team that beat them. It was the Dartmouth Bolodrome team. But unfortunately, we discovered there was an error in the averages, so that team cannot continue on in this competition. So Betty's Go-Getters are here tonight in place of them. Now, Betty's Go-Getters, last week, Pat Gillis had an 83. Betty Harvey had a 122. Jeff Toffelmeyer, 111. Roscoe Toffelmeyer, 85. And Ross Toffelmeyer, 107. So they had a 508, so they're really going to have their work cut out for them this evening. There's one change in the lineup of that team this evening.
Yeah, that's right, Al. We've got Roscoe Toffelmeyer, unfortunately, a little unfortunate lawnmower accident. Careful of those spinning blades. And Ken Cooper is going to be replacing him. He's bowling with a confirmed average of 109. So that still keeps the team under the 535 necessary qualifying average. So we'll have Ken Cooper replacing Roscoe Toffelmeyer tonight.
Okay, Craig, well, that looks like a good match if we can get the bowlers up here.
Yeah, they're on their way up.
Any bets on this one or not?
Any bets on this one? Any bets on this one?
Well, on paper, as I say, Ron's Bicycle Shop are much stronger on paper, but of course, anything can happen in these matches.
Yeah, we've had some high bowling from both parts. With Betty's Go-Getters, we should mention Betty Harvey was in there, Al, with the ladies' high single after their week of bowling. She had a 122. That was just beaten last week. But anyhow, there's definitely some strong bowlers on both teams, and we're going to see some of that to come out tonight. And that was Pat Gillis, a little off the head pin. Throwing again now, we've got Joanne Lowe bowling for Ron's Bicycle Shop.
Okay, a bit of a mix-up there on the start, but anyway, we've got that behind us. There's Pat Gillis' second ball. She has 8 after 2, and that's exactly the same as Joanne Lowe. Oops, I guess Pat Gillis picks up a 9 there in her first box, and Joanne Lowe picks up an 8.
Well, we haven't seen any marks yet. I guess we're only 2 boxes through. We've got a fair bit yet to be seen.
No, I think we'll see a bunch yet, Craig.
Who's going to have the first mark?
Well, I'm not sure. Actually, we might see our first mark here, looking at Pat Gillis' shot here. She's got the 4, 7, and 10. If she flips that wood over, she can get the 10, but it didn't quite happen. So I guess, Craig, we're not going to see a mark here from these 2 opening boxes from either of these ladies.
I'll mark her down a 9.
We have an announcement, too, I'd like to mention right now at the start of the show before we forget it. It's concerning the Ladies Pro League draft and meeting. The meeting will be held Wednesday, September the 6th, 7 o'clock p.m. at the Micmac AAC Club on Prince Albert Road. For more information, please contact Patsy Sampson here at Baisley Lanes, Pine Street, the office, or phone Joyce McDonald. Patsy's phone number is 469-3365. Joyce McDonald's phone number is 469-6970. That's the Ladies Pro League draft meeting Wednesday, September 6th, Micmac AAC Club.
A nice line for Betty Harvey. That spear should go, and there, well done, Betty. First mark of the evening. And around the other side, another beautiful, beautiful cleanup.
I like that hat Betty's wearing too, Craig.
What's on that great orange hat there?
That's a Baisley Lanes hat. A nice bright yellow cap with black embroidery, and it's got the candlepin splash on it. 10 pins being knocked down all at once, which is just what she just finished doing. She tells us that's her lucky cap. And now we know that it is.
Yes, we do. We'll see if she can retain that lady-size single again tonight.
I'm going to try and get one of those caps. Our league is starting next week, and I know I need something to help me.
A good luck cap might be it, Al.
That just could be the thing.
Betty picked up a 6 on that spear. Should end up with a 10 with this shot.
And she does.
Charlotte with almost a 10. One less. Call that a 9. Leaves her at 23 after 2. Now up we've got Jeff Toffelmeyer. He'll be leading off, and he's on the left side of your screen with the red and white striped shirt on. And bowling for Ron's Bicycle Shop, we have Ron Galley of Ron's Bicycle Shop.
It's very early in this match, but right now we've got Betty's go-getters in a slight 4-pin lead over Ron's Bicycle Shop. So we might see a turnaround here tonight, Craig.
Yes, we will, Mike. A lot to be seen yet. Now, Jeff Toffelmeyer, if I'm not mistaken, during the first round was his first appearance on TV. We saw some real strong bowling from Jeff. He's got a lot of real strong style, and definitely going to go a long way with this game. We should see a lot from him tonight, Al.
All right, well, on that first box, Jeff Toffelmeyer had a 9, Ron Galley a 7, so that's 6 pins now in the lead. Betty's go-getters over Ron's Bicycle Shop. Jeff off on that one. See what Ron Galley can do here. Off a little bit as well. Now we'll go back to Jeff here, Jeff Toffelmeyer. Oh, slid by. Well, Jeff's going to have to settle for a 7 there. Puts him 16 after 2. Ron, 15 after 2. So right now, 5 pins for Betty's Go-Getters over Ron's Bicycle Shop.
Now, Al leading off, we've got another Toffelmeyer, this being Ross leading off, and he's bowling against Sheldon Buffett.
Ross is in the green, left portion of your screen. Here he goes. Oh, punched out.
Hard punch.
We'll watch Sheldon here. Sheldon's one of the strongest bowlers in Metro.
These bowlers take them usually a couple blocks to get warmed up.
There we go. That's why Sheldon Buffett is a strong bowler. Got those 4 horsemen, no problem at all.
And Ross picking up an 8.
That changes the score here a little bit for Ron's Bicycle Shop. See what Sheldon gets on this. 5 pins, I think it is, and if he gets on this, then we'll have a tie game.
Ross breaking through with 5. Sheldon on the spare.
Well, there we go. That's
Beautiful,
Ron's
beautiful
Bicycle
ball.
Pulling ahead, and Sheldon's got an easy spare shot here for this next ball.
Might not be quite so easy. We got that deadwood's laying probably about 10, 12 inches out ahead of that pin.
Well, the wood's out quite far, but he's got lots of wood down there.
As long as he hits that dead on, it should go straight through. Yes.
So, Sheldon Buffett opening up with 2 spares. And changing the match right there.
And Ross picking up 7.
Okay, we've got Ken Cooper up now in the left yellow striped shirt for Betty's Go-Getters. He's going to be bowling against Doug Blackler. As I mentioned, Blackler is holding the high single for this series. There's a good look at that.
Hey,
Ken
that's
Cooper.
A great first strike, first box.
Puts a little pressure on Blackler.
Yeah, Doug bowls well under pressure. I think it's really what he needs, and we'll see some real high performance out of Doug.
There's unusual now. Blackler slipping by on that second ball. Well, we just saw this game switch right back again. Betty's Go-Getters were in the lead. Ron's Bicycle took over. And now Betty's right back in the first spot again. Let's watch Ken's shot here. He's on the strike. Good accuracy.
Man, nice hit by Doug. Takes a strike out of all that. A little delayed action. He's happy with that nonetheless. That still counts.
Here's Ken's second ball. Picks up another one. He picks up 7 on this strike. There's Ken here as a unique delivery, Craig. I guess it's about a 2-step delivery. Very short delivery. One thing I noticed doing the show, you see every different bowling style imaginable, and they all seem to work if the person has the accuracy.
Yeah, whatever you're comfortable with. Now, I notice taking off here right now. A little ball by Joanne Lowe, a little off to the left. She's got your standard 3-step approach. Like a Pat Gillis. She's off to the left as well. She's starting back a little further on the approach. Probably bowling a 4-step.
That's right. She's going all the way back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-step approach there by Pat Gillis.
Doesn't make too much difference, really. You got to start with a different foot if you're going to throw that extra step in, as opposed to your right-handed bowler, such as Joanne, starting off with her left foot, throwing the right-handed ball with the 3 steps. Whatever you're comfortable with.
Okay, Joanne Lowe after 3 boxes, 24. Pat Gillis, 25. And at this point, too, we've seen 4 spares and 2 strikes after just 2 frames. I'd like to mention, too, Craig, that we have a special here at Baisley Lanes on Pine Street every second Thursday when we tape. And we're taping today's show, which people will see Sunday and Tuesday, was taped Thursday afternoon, August 31st. And the next taping is Thursday, September the 13th. And our special is come in and watch the show, and you can bowl all you want between 3 o'clock in the afternoon and 6:30 in the evening for the low, low price of 99 cents. And I see a lot of people are taking advantage of that. So some Thursday you want something to do, drop in, bowl for 99 cents.
I think this is a bit of success we have here on with this promotion now. We've got, a pile of lanes going. Right, we've still got 2 or 3 left here, open to anybody who were to drop down during our next taping. We should be able to accommodate you.
That's
If
right.
anything, I'm glad some of these bowlers will be glad to see a double up. Could give a few of these bowlers bowling behind us here a bit of added competition as well.
Yeah, it's a good crowd here tonight watching the match. Every week there seems to be a good turnout for this.
Yeah, we'll all be getting a little riled up here before long yet. We'll be hearing a bit more from the crowd as well.
I think we're going to see a good match. These Go-Getters are bowling better than I thought. And Ron's Bicycle aren't bowling as well as I expected. So we got a close match. Right now, it's a tie game. Joyce McDonald just gave us an update there as I was speaking. We've had all bowlers bowl 2 boxes, and 2 bowlers are now completing their 4th boxes. So each team has completed 14 boxes in total, and we have a tie game. This is the kind that we like to see, Craig, when we're commentating on these shows. Because it gets rough when you get one team about 100 pins ahead of the other.
Well, definitely makes for a good, exciting match when you're running this close. We haven't had a strong lead. I don't think we've been any more than 4, 5, 6 pins apart right from the start of this show.
No.
Right now,
the lead's been switching back and forth. Okay, now we've got Jeff Toffelmeyer in the left-hand portion of the screen, the pink shirts.
Yes, and Ron leading off for Ron's Bicycle. They're up 2 pins. And Jeff with a little stronger break.
I'm sorry, I made a mistake there. Jeff is on the right, and there's Ron on the left.
Great spear by Jeff Toffelmeyer. First one of his match tonight, and Ron very close. Almost took that 10, left with 9.
Oh, Ron Galley after 3 frames, 24. Jeff Toffelmeyer after 3 is 26 and open on a spare.
Brings that gap down to 1 pin up for Ron's Bicycle.
1 pin, and we'll see what Jeff Toffelmeyer can do here.
Jeff on the spare, bounces that ball off the foul line.
That's a good count.
Good 7 for the spare.
7. So now Betty's Go-Getters are in the lead by 6. I haven't seen a match, Craig, for some time flip back and forth as fast as this one is.
I know. No.
Look at that.
Great.
Nice shot. Another spare for Jeff Toffelmeyer.
And also a spare for Ron Galley. So the outcome after 3 bowlers, after 4 boxes, undecided right now. Sheldon Buffett will be leading off right now for Ron's.
Sheldon's hot today. He opened up, he had a spare in each of the first 2 frames.
Oh, he takes 3 pins on that last spare. Puts him up 12 pins after 2 boxes. And Ross took a hard break. Way off that pin. Sheldon couldn't carry 3 in a row. The bad luck comes in 3s. He picked up 2 spares, so I suppose that's probably because he's
There's good pinning by Sheldon.
Good 10. Still leaving him up 12 pins.
There, nice shot by Ross Toffelmeyer.
Great
Nice
recovery,
pin.
Ross.
Good recovery there, Craig, in the part of both bowlers. Oh, Sheldon after 3. Sheldon Buffett is 42, and Ross Toffelmeyer 25. Sheldon will be first. He's on the left. It's a nice ball, but not a very good break out of all that.
No, not a good break at all.
Left with a 5, 7, and 10. Ross has a better shot here. Sheldon has a very difficult shot here. Oh, and he made it.
Beautiful.
That's one of the hardest shots in bowling, a 5, 7, and 10.
Very, very good attempt there by Ross.
Ross just missed that one. He played it the way it should have been played, and he should have had it, but he didn't have the luck.
He takes 9. I'll leave Ross at 34 right now. He's down 6 pins after 4. Sheldon Buffett, 52 and open after 4. Incredible bowling.
Right now, Betty's Go-Getters are ahead by 2 pins over Ron's Bicycle.
There we go. Doug Blackler leading off. He's bowling on a strike right now.
Ooh, unusual.
Too hard on that head pin.
Ken Cooper had a good hit there. Yeah. Excellent spare chance remaining.
Now, we're not going to see a spare from Doug, but definitely.
Ken Cooper has an excellent spare chance here. He's looking at the 4-7 with good wood. Oh, off to the left, a little bit too much.
Great 10 by Doug. They don't get any better than that, Al.
No.
So Doug puts Doug Blackler. He's up 5 pins right now after 3 boxes, 35.
So the lead just changed again. That puts Ron's Bicycle shot back in the lead by 6 pins over Betty's Go-Getters. But that's just temporary. Another 2 seconds, that'll probably change.
I'm sure that'll change again.
Oh, there it is. Oh!
It's gone. No way that was standing up.
One thing about this match, every box of the lead is changing. Great match.
There's some more pressure for Doug Blackler here by Ken.
Doug's got a difficult shot here, Craig.
This
That
would be a
wood's
fun shot
way
to play.
far out. It's 4 feet away from the pin.
Yeah, he played it roughly. I would have taken that a little further to the left on that dead wood. Hoping it would have carried over. Now let's save 10.
I guess Blackler hasn't watched your how to bowl video yet, Craig.
No, when is that coming out, Al? Is that, I don't think it's quite been
Not out
released yet.
eh? Oh.
That's probably why he missed that last spare opportunity.
Okay, back to the ladies here. Pat Gillis on your left is going to be first.
Both these ladies tied at 34. Ah!
Oh, Betty's Go-Getters pulling ahead again. This could be a major upset here today.
Might be. First mark for Pat Gillis leaves her 44 and open after 5. Joanne. Right now after the 2, 6, and 10. Probably play it safe. Yes, she is on the 6 and 10. Picks off the 10 pin, gives her 8.
Leaves the 6.
Now, Pat Gillis leading off on the strike.
There's a good ball by Joanne.
Yes.
Pat Gillis, here's her second ball. She's got a mess down there. She picks up 5 only on that strike. There's Joanne going for the spare. She gets it.
Great shot, Joanne. Good try by Pat. Takes 6.
Well, waiting to see who's ahead here now.
Yeah, well, that gave Pat a 15 on her spare.
Back in the lead again. They're ahead by 3. Ahead by 3. They've got 3 spares working for them. Betty's Go-Getters have a spare and a strike waiting for them. It's just about a tie game right now. Which is the way that it's been right from the beginning. Great match.
Ooh, tough ball for Betty.
Oh, Charlotte Hilche 9 there. Puts Charlotte 49 after 5. And Betty Harvey's 48 after 5.
Yeah, that was a tough box for Betty there, Al. She's definitely capable of much better bowling. I think that's the last 4 box we'll see from her.
Yeah, that hurts anytime, especially when you're on TV.
Yes, Ron Spunskill don't mind seeing those at all from Betty's. Betty's Go-Getters.
Here's a good ball by Betty. She leaves the 8 pin.
Yeah, the wood should take that. Just pound skips around it. So Betty takes a 9. That puts her right now 57 after 6. That's down 3 pins only. And right now, Charlotte picked up the 8. That leaves her 57, down 3 pins as well. Both these ladies still tied off.
Jeff Toppelmeyer on the left portion of her screen. He'll be first, and he's on a spare here.
Yes, picks up 5 L. That leaves him at 48. Up 8 pins.
Gally Ron's also on a spare. Oh,
and
9 pins.
Maybe a strike.
Oh.
Gives him a mark and 20 for the 4th box. Puts him at 44 and open right now.
Might mention, in case anyone just joined us, that we had an announcement concerning the Ladies Pro League. The meeting will be held for the draft to choose the players on Wednesday, September the 6th, 7 o'clock p.m. at the Micmac AAC Club on Prince Albert Road. So that's Wednesday, September 6th, 7 o'clock. Further information, call Patsy Simpson here at Baisley Lanes 469-3365, or call Joyce McDonald at home, 469-6970.
Yes, Alan, that's open to any ladies we should mention in the metro area. Bowlers, please, we got averages probably ranging from about 90 and up. You're certainly eligible.
And the sponsor for that, Craig, that league is...
ESL Coca-Cola
Coca-Cola.
will be sponsoring that league, and they'll be bowling for probably around $10,000, $12,000 in prize money by the time they get to the end of the season with a few fundraisers. Lots of money to go there, and they'll be bowling for nominal $8 a night, certainly with a lot of money to be won there.
Yeah, it's a very, very strong, successful league, the Ladies Pro League.
Good competition. Now, we've got Ross Toffelmeyer leading off for Betty's Go-Getters, bowling against Sheldon Buffett. Sheldon's open on a spear. Ross right now down 6 pins at 34 after 4 boxes. Still waiting for that first mark from Ross. That's not it.
Not it. He may get a spare there.
Yeah, good spare potential.
Looking at the 4-7-10. Here's Sheldon Buffett's first ball.
Sheldon picks up 7-8.
Picks up 8 on his spare. Sheldon's got a good string going.
Oh, very, very close shot by Ross. That piece of wood almost took off that 10 pin, just missed.
Ron's Bicycle are pulling ahead with a fairly substantial lead right now, Craig. They're up 24 pins at this point. Which I would say it's going to be hard for Betty's Go-Getters to recover that. These fellas on Ron's Bicycle team are pretty strong.
Yes, Sal, they're picking up a little better lead now. We're up to around, Joyce will have the number for us in a moment. Yes, 25 pin lead for Ron's Bicycle. And that's with Sheldon open on a spare. I'm sorry.
Picks up good count on that spare.
Sheldon not
7 there for Sheldon.
Sheldon was not open on a spare.
Oh, well, he's
It was a 10 last by. It's 1 ball short of a spare.
Sounded good, though, didn't it?
I think someone would have picked up on that, Sheldon, if we had given you a spare for that.
We tried, anyway.
We aim to please. And 9 for Ross, and that's a 7 for Sheldon.
I'd like to say hello to a friend of ours, Bernie Bond, well-known Dartmouth firefighter and well-known real estate agent here in Dartmouth. And Bernie was in our office this morning and he's giving us some advice. And his advice was, don't burn any bridges behind you. So hello to Bernie and thank you for that good advice. We've passed that on to all our viewers. What else did he have to say, Craig? Or was that it?
Ho! He says a buyer's market, Al. Go tell your host now. Buy, buy, buy. Then again, he's a real estate agent, so of course he wants you to buy. Now, Ken picked up a 9 on the strike, finishes with a 10. Leaves him 53. He's up 3 pins, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, he'll be up a little more than that. Probably about 13 pins.
Okay, Ken Cooper on the left. He'll be first. 1, 2, a 2-step delivery there. And 8 pins knocked down. Blackler knocked down 8 pins, and he had about a 16-step delivery.
Picking up lots of action, but still leaving that 7 and 10.
Yeah, nice spare for Ken Cooper.
Well, he's certainly making a good pace setter here for Doug tonight. Doug's got a lot of...
watch Blackler's delivery here.
Ahead of him.
You count the number of steps. See if you can figure it out.
Leading with the left.
1,
right.
2, 3, 4.
Up before 4 1/4, I think,
4
Al.
1/4. So the lesson there is the number of steps in the delivery does not mean a thing.
Evidently so, yes. Now, Doug, geez, Al, we've only seen 1 strike out of him tonight. He's just led through. He's been giving us 4 10 boxes. He's falling strong, but, yep, still down the marks we normally be seeing from that young fella.
Here's Joanne Lowe, Craig. She's on a spare here. Nice ball, picking up 7.
Leads her 59, just down 1 pin now after 6, and Pat picking up 5.